Hello everyone, this is Light, and I thank you for joining me today for this channeling, for this ascension reading. I hope everyone is doing well. Just seeing if there's any impressions before we begin. And this reading is all about, I don't really know what it's going to be about, but what I'm seeing and what I'm following is some kind of sunlight. So I see sunlight coming in, and then I see it going through all these different stages and situations, and that somehow is going to guide me through what is the wisdom, guidance, and unconditional love for you guys today out of that sunlight. And I hope that that it helps some of you or all of you. So what I'm seeing, first of all, and I also pulled some direct messages. I'm not sure, should we start with the direct messages or not here? I hope it's a beautiful day where you all are. It's a beautiful day here. Lots of sunlight. It feels like spring is already here. At least it is for this day. So first thing that I'm getting is that this sunlight that I'm seeing coming through this is a lot about passion. This is all about passion coming through this sunlight. So about divine passion, and it's connected with Pele, with the goddess Pele. And it says, be honest with yourselves. What is your heart's true desire? Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And from that I see like you holding on to a balloon, and from this balloon goes up to the cosmos. So you're connected to the cosmos. Your passion is connected to the cosmos. Now this message may be for few, but for the very few. These messages, these ascension messages, may be at this time for the very few. And I would just say that if you find yourself coming to this channel and actually getting, getting something out of it and everything, then these messages are for you. A lot of the messages are about stepping into who we are, and then taking those offerings to the world, and that is what we are being called to do at this time, and that is often we are the foreleaders or the forerunners for that, and that's just the way it is. And so these ascension readings hopefully are here to support you in stepping out there and doing this mission that has been given to us, So in that, we are being called to step into situations and create situations that we've never stepped into before. Situations is not the word that I want to say, but I keep hearing it. Situations, positions, titles that we have never had to step into before. We are now being asked and being called, actually, to step forward into those. And it's maybe uncomfortable because these are positions of leadership. These are positions in which no one has done this before. These are positions that are unpopular, unheard of, unknown. And that's what you are awakening to and what you are bringing into the world at this time. We are creating the new world. This is the dawn, and we are creating the new world. And if you are listening to this reading and you are going through ascension, everyone has their part to play. Everyone has a piece of the puzzle. So may this inspire you to pull that piece out of yourself and bring it forward as an offering to the world at this time, though you may not see anything else like it all around you. So let your passion drive you at this time. Let your divine passion of what is in your heart drive you at this time. You are connected to the cosmos. I see a little string that you're holding in your hand. And it's like you're holding this string over your heart, and the string is connected to the cosmos. To me, this means that you are connected to the cosmos, to the universe, and that you are bringing through that energy into the world. And I hear galactic. So you're bringing through galactic cosmos energy into the world. Into a world that is maybe feeling very limited around you. What I see is I see a fence around you. I see a fence around you. And so it may, when you open your eyes and you look around you, you may not see, you're seeing this fence. Excuse me. You're seeing this fence around you. But that is there for a purpose, that fence, which you may see as, I cannot go any further. I am trapped. I can't get to where I need to be, or whatever that fence means to you. But I can tell you the fence that I see around you looks somewhat dark, and that means to me that your impression of that fence is not positive. It may have the feeling of being trapped and negative. But there's the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that you are connected through this string to cosmos and galactic energy, messages, creative, soup, creative source, excuse me. Excuse me. And your mission at this time within that space is to bring this down through that string connected to your heart into this space of where you're at, where the fence is and where there's darkness. I'll put a picture of this on this picture that I'm talking about will be on the thumbnail, so that you can see. So that's why you are placed as you are placed. And that's why you're not going to see what you're bringing into the picture and what the part of the puzzle that you're bringing to this space is going to change everything because of the light that it carries. It carries the light of unconditional love. It carries the light of creativity, sovereignty, and passion. And it has 0 limitations around it. That's a knowledge that you're bringing in. That's a passion that you're bringing in. And that, when you bring it into this space where I'm sitting, let's say you're bringing that down from the cosmos into the world, and what may happen to look like at this time a very normal, regimented, fenced life. You're bringing that in to change everything around you. So don't look around you to what's on this level and to what you're seeing with your regular eyes. Look up to that string that's connected to your heart, that's connected to the cosmos. And that's the energy, that's the passion, that's the direction, and that is the content of the mission that you are bringing now down in to create this new earth. Now, this person that I see holding onto this string, whom is you, with the fence around her, she is lit with all the colors of the cosmos. I'm seeing lavender. I'm seeing vibrant shades of fuchsia, bright sunlight colors, and white. And that is reflected all over her, which means that you emit this energy and this light into this space as well. So please don't be discouraged. Please do not give up. Please know that if you do not see yourself reflected anywhere around you and you're feeling like an outsider, but you know that you're on point, you know that you're bringing the information that you should bring, you know that you're bringing unconditional love and conscious creation into this dark space, then be inspired, be committed, be inspired, be committed, and I'm hearing fulfilled. That's hard to do when no one else knows what you're doing, but be that and know that and take that message. Now, I'm seeing that you're taking this energy from the galactic cosmos, and we're going to call it fifth dimensional and above energy of unconditional love, knowledge, information, and ways of being. I see that kind of, you're not just bringing it in, but it goes through some kind of transformation within you, and then it comes back out to the world. And so you may be in the stage where you're bringing all of this information in, where first of all, you're connecting to that cosmos galactic energy. I wish there was another way to talk about that energy other than those words, because it just sounds so foreign, but it looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Just think of the most beautiful picture of the cosmos you've ever seen. That's the energy that you're bringing here. And is reflected through your being. Now, you might be in the stage where you're connecting. And so this is all new to you, and you are learning the information, and you're learning the connection, and you're learning how to send and receive through that connection. Well, the middle stage of that is that you have to bring it within yourself, and it goes through your own crystal. And within your own crystal is what your purpose is to do with that information. And that may be the stage that you're in. And if that's the stage that you're in, it requires a lot of quiet time still. It requires you to be alone still. So, you're just like the mad scientist in the back room, and even though if the building is falling down around you or whatever's going on around you, you're just madly working on what it is that you have within you. That's what you're doing. So that stage is kind of, you have to be super focused, right? Nobody knows what you're doing but you. You have to be super focused, and your passion drives you to just continue, just continue, just continue. And as I say that, there is the message right beside it that I had pre-written and just came out for this message. And that message says, just keep going. It says, just keep going, just keep going. Yes, do this. And this is something, if you're wondering, I don't know if this is what it is. You will know because it feels good and it feels like pleasure. Now, it may not feel like that. It feels like that when you're doing it. So let's say, for instance, this involves writing for you. You may dislike everything about what it is that you're writing, as far as, writer's block and having to find the time and the space and to do it and all this time, whatever other stuff that comes with that. Blockages, obstacles, distractions. But once you are doing the deed, it feels like freedom and, surfing. That is the kind of passion that I'm talking about with this. So please don't let other people damper your passion for what it is that you are bringing through that is new and unknown to the world. And are you on track? Are you on point? Is this correct? If it falls within the offering of bringing unconditional love, wisdom, guidance to the world, through your own footsteps, then absolutely yes, right? Absolutely yes. Is it good for you? Is it good for everyone? Yes. Does it do no harm? Yes. Okay, I got distracted. Let's see what else is coming through. Yes, so they're saying this, you may be in the position or in the stage where all of this, you may be in the stage where you're connecting to this energy, this cosmos light energy that you have not, you may be in that connection stage, and solidifying that connection in that connection stage. And that requires great focus and quiet. You may also be in the other stage of it in which you have collected all of this. Now maybe you are filled up to the limit. Maybe you can't take in any more. Maybe that's your message for today. Like, hey, you've got through all 12 grades of college now of this cosmic light expression that you're bringing into the world. So don't take in any more. Now is time for you to let it, as Michael says. What did Michael say? Let it simmer. Let it simmer. You might be in the stage where you let it simmer. Letting it simmer. It's going to, what I mean is you're going to have to take that moment and let it go through the crystal of your own heart and thoughts and mind and purpose and all of that. And that has to simmer. And then that has come in will transform within you. And it's going to come out in a way that is completely unique. In a way that is completely unique. So don't feel the pressure to rush and you have to rush and get this through. It takes the time that it takes to transform And then when it comes through you, when it is channeled through you, whatever this expression is, whatever this offering is that you're offering to the world, whatever this joyful expression is that you're offering to the world, into the new world, will be ready, right? So you don't want to offer seeds, and you want to offer the full blossoming of what your offering is. So if you are in that stage, and that's not a great feeling stage because you have no validation from the world around you whatsoever. And it's just all you and the little world, your little mad genius world. But that is your light, and that is your guidance. So let it just shine ever brighter, ever brighter. And remember, you're bringing that to a dark, fenced place. Okay, so you are the light, and you are carrying that light. So light yourself up every morning and re-inspire yourself with your affirmations. Connect yourself to that cosmic light energy that you're going to be bringing on down in and grounding into the mother. Reinforce that. Reinforce yourself. Feed and nourish yourself for the journey that you're on. Right? Okay. So now we're to the stage of offering, where whatever it is has been cooking and simmering, whatever. And now I do see that you're going to be offering this to the world. This different, unknown expression, way of being, whatever it is that you have received, transformed, and are bringing to the world during this ascension time. I see that this is an offering. You may not have known, well, what is it? And, maybe sometimes you may not be able to identify what your mission and offering is. The passion that you have in your heart is a good identifier. It's a good identifier. I'm speaking to a lot of those of us who have no validation from anyone around you or from the outside world whatsoever. Despite offerings after offerings after offerings, don't give up. We are here with you. You may be operating a little bit ahead or a lot ahead of everyone else. And so keep that in mind as well. And then feed and validate yourself. Okay. Let's go on to the next messages. They say, I am to know myself as confident, free, and loved. I am to know myself as confident, free, and loved. You are going to come to a stage within this transformation. You are going to come to two stages in which you do feel confident, free, and loved. There are stages in which you feel the opposite of that, but there are going to be stages in which you are confident and feeling free and feeling loved. And look forward to that and know that that is going to come, that this is just a process, and to trust the process. To trust that this process is bringing you to a stage where you know yourself as loved, where you know yourself as free, and where you know yourself as confident in this world. I see the other message. I am rebuilding my broken worlds as I learn who I am. I am rebuilding my broken world as I learn who I am. Yes, because we are in this transformation. And if your worlds are broken around you, if the worlds around you are broken, then use your passion to take the pieces of it that inspire you, that motivate you, and take that with you as you move forward. Take that with you as you move forward. And still they're saying, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. The process means that there are going to be brokenness. There is going to be a time of just sitting and simmering. There is going to be a time of healing. There is going to be a time of rebuilding. And we have to honor those stages of the process. Now, I'm seeing here that many of you, many of us, I'm seeing many, have we have temperance here. And temperance is balance, right? Temperance is balance. And I'm seeing that I'm not going to say difficult, but that it takes practice to balance what you're trying to bring in with what is around you right now. It takes practice. So you may, it may be very frustrating that one day you're walking on the cosmic light side and you just immersed in that and what you're bringing through and what you're learning and what's you're immersed on that path. And then there is the other, which is the remnants of the old world, and that's the fence and everything around you, and you identifying with that, and how that has to break away so that you can identify more with the cosmic light that you're bringing through, yet still be grounded. That all takes balance and practice, and that's okay. For most of us, that is a situation that doesn't feel good, right? So we have to be willing to fall. We have to be willing to be embarrassed. We have to be willing to be humiliated. We have to be willing to be courageous and to be leaders and to laugh at ourselves, right? That's how we learn balance. I mean, you don't get on a bike all real serious, like I'm going to, drive this thing to another state the first time you get on it. We have to learn. We have to learn how to balance this. So we are learning how to balance our passions with the new energy and creations that we're bringing in on the path that we're already on. That looks like I can keep my dreams and the projects that I'm working on actively moving forward as if I can already see them manifested, even if I can't. And believe it or not, we're really good at that. And that may be what we came here for. Maybe what we came here for. So be willing to be vulnerable in balancing your new gifts and the offerings that you're bringing to the world that are new. Be willing to fall, to be humiliated, to do all the things that we have to do in order to ride this big bike and balance ourselves, right? To ride this big bike and balance ourselves. We are really good at this. I promise you. We are transformers. We can transform. And we can show others how to transform. It's part of who we are. So, if you're feeling down about yourself and bad about yourself, don't. Like that's easy if someone just tells you don't. I'm going to tell you to dust off your wings and get back on the bike and figure out how to balance it so that you can show the rest of us. Okay, what other messages do we have? Yeah, so I have this random message of don't back down. Stand up for yourself and what you believe is right, right? So let's go back to the person who is sitting there holding on to their string that's connected to the cosmic light, the cosmic universe, and you're bringing that into this world that may seem a little bit dark and that has a fence around it. Okay, so that message goes to that person. Stand up for what you believe is right, right? So it doesn't matter what everybody on the ground within that fence is saying. It doesn't matter at all. You are lit from a different light, and your truth may be different. So speak your truth and stand up for it. Or just protect your truth is what I hear. Protect your truth and stand up for it. Protect is not the right word either, because that's an energy that we're not trying to, what's the word? Not protect. It's like support your truth. Support your truth. Reflect your truth. Your truth, let's see, your truth, your passion, what it is that you are creating and going to bring into the world as your expression in the new world is your muse. Your truth is your muse. So remind yourself, remind yourself. Your truth is also connected to your uniqueness. That's what I hear, because I heard someone saying, I don't know what my truth is. But then I heard your truth is connected to your uniqueness. Not and that may help, may not help. Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep going with these messages. I have a few more that's coming through. And I just keep hearing, is it Nemo? Just keep going. I'm looking at it and I'm hearing it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Yes. And I'm the unique. The unique. So I hear you are uniquely gifted, empowered, you are uniquely gifted and empowered to bring what it is that you are trying to bring into this new world, for it to be reborn into the world. And that may just be an expression of yourself. And I don't mean just. But it doesn't have to be a project that is outside of yourself as if you were a writer. It could be something like that. You may be writing something that is life-changing. You may be offering the world new natural medicine for pets. You see, that's outside of yourself. You may be an herbalist that's providing herbal treatments for animals now. That's outside of yourself. But for others, it is your own transformation of who you are, and then your expression of that is it. Some people are transformational to the world in just being who they are, and others are bringing through such, like we just discussed, new ways and objects of being and living. And the others, this sunlight is kind of right over you because you are temperance and you have to learn how to walk these two worlds, to walk in these two worlds. And I was saying that you are uniquely empowered for that, because I see through this sunlight that's swirling around you and balancing, and through the angel wings that I see coming out the back of you, and the light coming up through the top of your crown chakra. That's what tells me that you are uniquely qualified to create this balance, to bring forth this balance of the new and transformation of the old. That kind of thing. And for whatever reason, this is random, but I'm just going to say some of you all, some males, are stone whisperers. You may be a stone whisperer and don't know it. Okay? So if you have some kind of instinct to go out and be around natural stones, to hold them, to sculpt them, to build art with them, to put your hands onto them and read them, to hear the songs of the stones. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And yeah, and I'm going to call you a stone whisperer. Some of you are stone whisperers. And you can hear the whispers of the stone. And it brings through older knowledge and ways of being that are now being brought back and accepted into the world. Okay? That's what I'm seeing there. I need to end this. I'm sorry this is so long, but but more messages are coming through, so just bear with me. Yes. So, and I don't know why the color red and sacred has to do with that. Sacred red. And these sounds and the stone whispers and the music. Yep. It's more than a leap of faith. It is, yes, it's time to take a leap of faith. And that leap of faith feels like walking on water. It means doing what you never thought that you could do without any support. But the universe and all that you bring with you. So many of you are walking on water and you don't even know it, so let me remind you that you are. And what does that mean? That means that you are being sovereign, that you are creating a way that has never been created before, that you are honoring the light within you, and you are bringing through that cosmic, loving, unconditional light of the new world into the universe, and you are showing the way through your footsteps. That means through your actions and through what you are creating, through what you are bringing through you, through what you are expressing. And that may be a lonely path. That may feel like the path of the mad scientist, but that this is the you are doing the right thing reading, to follow your own sunlight reading and how it comes through your own crystal, and that you are on the right path and journey, even if you can't see the way forward right now. You're doing fine. Just keep going. Don't back down. Don't change it. Don't give up. Don't let your light go out. Feed your own fire, right? Feed your own fire. You build that fire up. You light it every morning. You keep an eye on it and make sure that it's still crackling and smoking and alive and burning and moving and alive with the Holy Spirit. Do that. Nourish it. Okay, I think that is all the messages for today. I'll try to lay these cards out and take a photo of them so that you can see kind of what I'm talking about. Truly, truly random ascension messages today, and I hope that one of them was for you and has touched your heart. We are thankful to be here with you. You're never alone. Blessings, and I'm going to be back. I'm also going to be coming back with a part 2 about Prince for everything that I didn't say the first time. So thanks for joining me, and have a lovely day and weekend. Go out and get some sunshine on your face.